Hello there. I finally got my capacitors. They've arrived. So I can now get started on replacing all the capacitors in my broken Marantz amplifier. And right now the sun has just gone down. Well, it's going down. So I'm gonna have to get better lighting. I said that as if, there's gonna be like googlies coming out or something in the night. But I meant about the lighting. Anyway, I get everything ready and I get prepared now to do this. So see you shortly. Here you have it. Why not make use of it, hey? Why isn't this stupid thing melting? Oh no, do you know something? Just to make my life easier, I think they've glued the big capacitors in. Goodness sake. Oh, okay. Thank goodness that crunch was the super glue and not the circuit board. And there we have it. First capacitor replaced. Now I need to... I need an extra person here to hold this so I can... Oh no, I'll have to. I'll do that. So... Okay. Right. That went up. Hit my lantern at the top. And went somewhere I didn't know. Let's hold it next time. And what I am going to try and do is desolder them and resolder them symmetrically because they seem to be in pairs. No, let me just see if I can read the... Okay, 33 microfarad or 33 off. So we have here. Good. Went in straight away. I hope all of the capacitors, the rest of them, are as easy as you, little dude. Capacitors which I take out, I'll put in this. So they're not flying around places. So they can all be nice friends inside this bag. There you go. Oh, I love this song. It's my favorite song. Recorded from the radio. Como puedes salvar? Right, I have replaced all the capacitors, which are all here, all 24 of them. That's how much they were, 24 capacitors. And I took my time, made sure the polarity and everything was fine, made sure that no other bit of solder went anywhere else, you know. I'm gonna slightly like sit back away from it, just in case it goes poof or bang or nothing at all. But I don't want to test any good equipment with it, so on the input, I've used our little friend, our little plastic friend, which is trying to look as metal as possible. So, yeah. I'm gonna put that in. Okay. Okay. There's no bang, boom, or anything else like this. But that left channel is still going boof. So I'm not sure if it's working or not. Let me just kind of place something back through it. It was the Oaks tape too. Okay. No, nothing seems to be happening. Alright. Okay, still only one of the channels is working. So clearly it's not the capacitors. Oh man. So, okay. At least we've eliminated the possibility of the capacitors. You know. Right, good freaking morning. Yes, I'm still banging my head on this freaking Marantz amp. But you know what? I've got closer to the issue of it. Last night, I practically took this thing apart completely, almost, except for this part, as you can see in the photo, there. Now you can see that I've completely, you know, dismantled this thing. Anyway, I've been looking at the block diagram for this. Where is it? Oh, it's here. And I'm closer to, you know, finding out what's wrong with this thing. Right, so as you can see, I've been looking at the block diagram. And also, you'll notice that I've had my wicked way with it as well. That I've made it into like all colorful and nicey. But that's because, yeah, I hate it being so boring and plain and stuff. Anyway, looking at the problem I have, I know it's not in this stage. This is the inputs. All the inputs are here. Phono tuner, tape auxiliary, all that. This, the issue is not here because regardless of whichever input I use, the problem still persists. So I ruled that out. I had a suspicion that it was this stage. This green stage here, that is the graphic equalizers, the bass, mid-range, and treble. I thought it was going to be that. That's got the two, you know, it's got the two IC chips in it. But the thing is, as you saw in the image, I took that apart, you know, last night, and I tested the output. So I tested with my multimeter the left and the right, the signal coming through both. So both the left and the right are working up to this stage. I have a feeling the issue is in the main amplifier, the main amp, and that's because in the speaker ones, this is the headphone, this is speaker 1, speaker 2. So these two speaker systems, regardless of whichever one I connected on this, the problem still persists. So then, that means that the issue is here, somewhere in the main amp. I will zoom back out and I'll show you it all physically. Right, so if I show you, just fold this up and I'll show you it like this. These inputs on the preamplifier for the turntable is here. This is the preamplifier. This is basically that. Excuse me. These are the rest of the inputs. This is a selector switch. As you can see, the mechanical, when this is a mechanical thing, you can see this coming in and out as I... This goes down to the volume control and then the balance control. Now from the balance control here, you can see this gray wire. Now this is the audio input going into the graphic equalizers, this stage. This is that, and these three. Now, what I did was, with my multimeter, with my multimeter I set it to AC, and I checked the output voltage. Sorry, I checked the output signal, and I made sure I double checked and I made sure that was the audio output signal, because I increased the volume while testing. The value went up on the right side. I put the test probes. The signal went up, I put the balance to the left, and the signal completely disappeared. Balance to the right, signal went up again. Good, that works. Did the same on the left side, put the balance to the left, signal went up, put the balance to the right, signal disappeared. So that means there's a signal. Also, I discovered that this part, where's that pen? Oh, it's here. This part is the power, because it's got three wires. The middle one is earth or ground. Each side is a plus 12, it's plus 15 on either side. The output of that is going into the main amplifier, which is this. Now the main amplifier is here, and it has two transistors here. The power transistors are at the back, and this morning I checked the power, what I basically did this morning. This morning, these are the power transistors. Basically, I know because I checked the data sheets. It's 2SA1103, and there's two of them. This and that. And they're both PNP transistors. These are NPN transistors. 2SC2578 NPN transistors. So there's two pairs of each. There's a pair for each channel. What I did was I desoldered all of them, and I swapped them around this morning. And the same problems, was still there. The left channel didn't work. Had it been the issue with these, then the left channel would be working, but the right channel would, and I would have replaced it and everything would be fine. So I eliminated the fact that it's these, and these are the output ones, because I think these connect to I did the test, and these do connect to I've eliminated, let's flip this back over again. This thing is kind of a little heavy. Anyway, I've eliminated this part. I know it's not that. I know it's not the main part. And I know it's not the power transistors, any outputs. So the issue is, I guess it's going to be in the main thingy. What I need to do next, my next step will be, there's two transistors here. And they are both on the main amplifier transistors. 2SC945 NPN. What I need to do now is swap them over. If the problem still is the same, then it's nothing to do with them. It's not them. I don't know what it is, to be honest. Then it might be another one of these transistors or something here. I'm gonna finally freaking pinpoint what one stupid little crappy component is causing this whole thing to go ooh. So I'm gonna do that, okay? I'm not gonna give up with this stupid freaking amplifier. So yeah. Now I'm gonna go and have some breakfast, and I'm gonna get on with my day, and then I'm gonna come back to this. Hopefully the next section of the video, I will have some good news after swapping that, and I'll have more of an idea of what's not wrong with this amp. Because it's about, right now, I'm finding what's not wrong with it. Finally freaking, By the end, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to build this freaking thing. Anyway, have a nice day and see you shortly, or later on, or whatever. Good evening, or well, good freaking night, because it's already 1:15 a.m. Yes, I've been messing with this amp and doing a lot of testing. Right. Yeah, I sound kind of like tired and frustrated. That's because I am. But even though what I did was, as before I... Let me check if this is off. Okay, yeah. I actually reversed these two transistors. The same thing happened. The left didn't work, but the right works. But I've encountered... I went backwards, measured through the speaker, the connections, everything, and I noticed something strange. Everything on the right side is working perfectly, that's fine. On the left side, on the left channel, everything until this transistor here, this power transistor, everything until that is something wrong here on this part of the circuit. Going back from the speakers, going back from the output up to that, everything is fine up to there. But beyond this, in the earlier stage, there's something wrong. I got a blow-up printout of this. I will zoom in and explain. One thing I noticed about this is that I'm getting extremely high negative voltages. Here, that transistor, the one that's, everything is fine up to that point. It's that one transistor that is not switching on. So that one transistor is actually this one. The base of it is connected to the emitter of this one. Is this here. Now the emitter of that connects to the base of that one which is not switching on. The voltage here should be negative 0.66 volts. That's what operates the base. I tested that. The voltage I'm getting is 21.2 volts, and it should be 0.66 volts. I'm baffled. I don't know what's going on here. Why am I getting such high negative voltages? I'm pinpointing the issue. I know it's on this side of the circuit, and I know it's this. This side of the circuit's fine. The right side, which is here. I measured the same part here on the other side of the circuit, and I am indeed getting 0.6 volts, and that's fine. That side of the circuit's working brilliantly, perfectly. It's just here I'm getting stupidly high negative voltages. Even here, it should be minus 0.6 volts. I'm getting minus 30.1 volts. Here is not too bad, even though it's still bad. This point should be minus 35.5 volts, but it's minus 41.3 or something like this. Now I have absolutely no clue why I'm getting negative voltages there. I don't know if it's something that's blown or it's something that's gone faulty or what. The only thing I can think of is to replace all these transistors. But even then, I don't know if it's the transistors that are causing the problem, because I tested the transistors and they seem to be fine. Basically, the main power transistor, which is this Q731, that's not even switching on. I need to figure out why I'm getting such negative voltages. So yeah, progress, but fucking confusing progress. Okay. So, more mystery solving. Okay, well, I will keep going.